Hello! Hi friends, it is Makané here and I'm here to do some daily tarot. I'm smiling because I just got back from chiropractor, doctor, acupuncturist, just getting my whole in order. It felt nice to safely do these things with a mask and with minimal other people. And it also felt really important to tend to my being, my vessel, as this has been a difficult couple months with pain. So we're going to talk about pain in terms of our body. Sometimes we have built up residual responses, and something that came up in my appointment with my acupuncturist, Talia, was that the body is responding to whatever is in its environment. And if we are having to deal with a lot of heavy duty shit in our environment, our body is responding with as much care and tenderness as it can, and it may not be able to offer all the solutions. It's just one vessel, one, crude, beautiful, elegant machine. It is all these things, and it's also flesh and blood and human. And so sometimes our pain or our so-called dysfunction or our illness is just our body's response of just like dealing with what is coming at it and like navigating that in the best way it knows how. And rather than seeing that as a flaw, we could see that as something perfect in itself, perfect in its like imperfection, because it's just exactly what it needs to be. And it may not be as completely sufficient as we would like at times, but if it were different, it wouldn't be ours, it would be something else. And I think essentially where I'm going with this is that it's doing the best it can. So just pause sometimes and acknowledge and say thank you. I know you're doing the best I can. And so it's literally pointless to think like, what if I had another body, a better body, a different body? Like, no, like, it's like your body is telling you like, this is it. This is it. Embrace it, accept it. The more you do, the more opportunity to listen to it and understand what it needs to heal. So that's what these cards are all about. We're doing a reading with the chakra cards, getting some wisdom from our energy centers. And what do we need for our collective spiritual, vibrational, evolutionary, just positive future to be called in today? What do we need on our collective evolutionary path right here, right now, wherever you are tuning into this is for you. First card is first chakra, independence. Really appreciate that when we are connected to each other, when our own independence can shine forth, like even though we all have needs, or even though our body has needs, like it's really nice when there's as much functionality as possible. So that's your body's own innate independence. Talking about in a collective setting, meeting with other folks, when we're meeting our own needs, how much more can we show up? But we are, again, imperfect and human, and sometimes we need support, and sometimes others need support. Sometimes we can all have unique things to offer, and we don't necessarily know that unless someone asks, or unless we ask. We can ask what we can offer. We can even ask for the support we need. So these are important skills that I am wishing to remind us all of, because I really need to remind myself. So I know what my needs are. This is the message of the card. I know what my needs are, and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. Wow, that's a big statement. I know what my needs are. So, like, I think sometimes it's really easy to jump into a place of denial and just be like, I don't know what I need. Like, this is hard right now, though. Oh, look at me stumbling, grumbling, or, like, just tune in, though. Like, maybe some part of you does know. Like, maybe some part of you does know what you need. Like, before we enter that state of frustration, like, I'm seeing myself in the kitchen, like, unloading the dish rack and, like, bending in a weird way, and my back being like, what the hell are you doing? And if I just, like, acknowledge to myself that I need support, I need another pair of hands to lift these out so I can then put them in the cabinet. That's a really simple ask. And someone is happy to provide that for me rather than see me in pain. And yet, the default is like, I don't know what I need. I just want these dishes put away. Like, just like, it's hard. It's hard to be vulnerable. This is what we are learning. It's hard to make these kind of asks. And it's really hard in long distance. Like, if we're trying to ask for what we need for support, like just texting someone out of the blue being like, I need a friend, I need support right now, feels super vulnerable. And what if that person doesn't respond? Or what if they don't respond the way we need them to? So, like, yeah, going back to independence, you know what my needs are. I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. So, guided, what is my intuition saying about who and how and what is appropriate to reach out about? Okay. I open myself to all possibilities and I participate fully in life. So not closing myself off and not getting stuck in that restrictive mindset that gets locked into this is the only way it can be. There's a million possibilities. That is something I can remind myself. You can remind yourself. It's possible that anyone can forget at any time, and it's possible that anyone can remember this at any time. It's possible. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I'm just going to say that one again because it's so juicy. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. So this is the core of safety. This is also the core of, in Louise Hay's Book of Healing, overcoming depression is the declarative statement, the affirmation she puts forth for this is, I create my life. So this is the security, strength. This is overcoming the resentment that I can't, or this can't happen. Like, no, this is, I use my imagination, my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. Like, this is like magic. And you, this is you. This is in you. I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. And in Louise Hay, this is relating to back, so low back pain. I'm dealing with this. Anybody else? This is not feeling supported by the universe. So when we are supported, when we're feeling strong in ourselves, right? This can open. And when we're feeling like we have to protect and defend ourselves and shield and hide, yeah, that's our body's natural supportive response. This is a protective posture. When you're getting the shit kicked out of you, this is protective. And when we're on our phones, we're doing this. And when we're on our computers, we're doing this. So coming back to, I am supported. Okay. This is the necessary reversal of all of this. Is this. then this is the base. This is where we start. So a stone I really, really love for this. This is a beautiful, fabulous wedding gift from a Josh Sherman and a Karis Rhodes. Thank you, beautifuls. I love you, wherever you are out there. Rose quartz contains a nurturing, like mothering, like safe, cozy, yes, coming home, coming to center, reminding ourselves that we're good, that we're worthy, that we're enough, that we're loved. All of our security, like this is like really supportive and yummy. So hug your rose quartz if you have. If you do not have rose petals and rose essence, also similarly, synchronistically have this same quality. So working with them together, taking a rose petal bath and putting a rose quartz in the bath. Or, I love this, rose tea and rose bath and rose quartz. And you can even shave a little rose quartz in your tea because it's like safe to ingest in small amounts. So you could like lick your rose quartz, but I don't necessarily recommend that. Might be sharp on your tongue. Okay, so a rose quartz meditation is about calling in that safety. I create my life. This is a mantra for this. I am supported by the universe. I trust the universe, and I allow myself the possibility of visionary, creative, joyful abundance. I now allow myself the possibility. So now this wording is like, you may not be able to feel like yet I can allow myself this good, this awesome yumminess, this level of like, like maybe that's not feeling like where we're at yet. We're going to take baby steps to our like possibilities. But like the fact that I can say I now allow myself, or even like I'm now opening to the possibility of allowing myself to infinite possibilities. Like however you got to word it so it's honest with your heart. Get it right with your heart, and that will start to heal where it needs to heal. Because like this is our emotional center. This is where our emotions originate, and it will tell you if you are lying to it, because it won't be resonant. And resonance to me is like a big part of truth. It's not about here ego being like, yeah, oh fuck yeah, no. Sorry, this should be a family channel. Don't work on bad words. I want you to remember the nurturing love of the crystal. We're okay. Are we okay? We're okay. We're here. I want you to remember the nurturing love of the crystal. I want you to tell yourself you create your life and you know infinite possibilities. And I want this for you because I want us all to feel the vibrational joy of revisioning and rewriting these scripts that they're not serving us. They're not serving the collective. They're not even serving the individual. They're just like feeling like it's time. It's time for a shift. It's time for what is actually allowing us to participate fully in life, functionally, joyfully. How does it need to look? What do we need provided for? Let's just inquire into that. Yeah? Okay, thank you for staying with me in this really interesting time. And this chakra brings up a lot for me, so if I am seeming like I've got a lot of energy around this, I do. I have a lot of energy around this, and this is where the healing work begins. So you may also have a lot of energy around this. So in that sense, be gentle, be tender, stay soft, and just embrace yourself. Thank yourself. Remind yourself that you're doing the best you can. And we can keep learning, and we can keep getting better at this, yeah? Thank you for joining today. Bye.